working a 9 to 5 job is like slavery. Now, you may not have shackles around your hands, neck, wrist, and feet, but it's still like slavery in a few ways. One of the ways is you don't want to do it. And some of you out there may say, man, come on, Mr. Real Talk. That has nothing to do with slavery just because you don't want to do it. Have you ever taken the time to actually think about what not wanting to do something, but being forced to do it anyway? Have you ever thought about the ramifications that those kinds of things takes on one's body, that it takes on one's health? I'm telling you, going to work every single day. Look, even somebody who only works 4 days a week, right? Not me. I work way more than that because I'm a slave to the 9 to 5. I told you 9 to 5 is like slavery. It's a little bit better. But it's very similar. Okay? I've had many different kind of jobs, aka many different kind of servitude positions that I've worked. I've worked many jobs. And I've learned something at every single job, aka I've learned something at every single slavery. I'm talking to somebody out there right now. If you are somebody who's always had that feeling in your spirit and you feel that job is like slavery, go down in the comment section and let us know all about it. Trust me, inquiring minds want to know. Hit that like button if you haven't hit that like button already, and subscribe to this channel. When you go into work every day, and that's the last place you want to be. Most of us out here, the last place we want to be is at a 9 to 5 job, because many of us are being overworked, underpaid, not appreciated, disrespected, neglected. What else can I say? You're not getting paid. You're getting paid a fraction of what you're worth, a fraction of what you are actually producing and earning. That's another reason why 9 to 5 is like slavery. In slavery on the plantation, you would make the slave master wealthy while you got zero. And that's almost like what going to work is. Think about the cost of inflation. All the prices is going up. Mortgages going up. Rent going up. Insurance going up. That's health insurance, car insurance. The prices of these things are going up. Meanwhile, financial stability for most people is going down. I don't know if you guys can see that out there or not. Okay, I can see it. And it's not because I'm some kind of rocket science. I'm caught up in the 9 to 5 meat grinder. Just like everybody else out there. I've had enough of it. Are you tired of your 9 to 5? And you probably are. Is your 9 to 5 destroying your life, destroying your family life, destroying your relationships? Having a job will actually wreck your life. I know that sounds crazy. I know it sounds crazy. But you know what? I'm willing to bet that if you talk to somebody right now who's on their deathbed right now, I'm talking about in a couple of seconds, they're getting ready to pass away. I guarantee you, not one of those people are going to say, I wish I would have worked more overtime. Not one of the people is going to say, I wish I would have came in earlier at work and stayed later. Everything that they're going to be thinking about is outside of a job. Believe it or not, y'all, we were not made to be here serving other people in the capacity that we're serving in. And we were made to serve each other, but not in a I'm your boss, you're my worker kind of thing. If anything, you were made to work together, not for another man or another woman. When you work in a job, when you work in a 9 to 5, that will give your so-called manager, supervisor, whoever, general manager, director of services, whoever it is, somebody's going to have some kind of authority over you, some kind of authority over whether you eat or not. Now look, on this channel around here, we worship and serve the Most High God, so we know that ultimately the Most High God is the one who decides who gets to eat and who doesn't. But he uses human beings to do these things and to channel good things as well as bad things to people of the earth. You're not getting paid enough at a job. A job is not going to pay you enough money. They're not going to pay you as frequently as you need to get paid. Jobs do not pay well, and they don't pay as much as you need them to. I'm talking about the number that you make, whether you make $15,000 a year, $20,000 a year, $25,000 a year, $30,000, $60,000, $100,000, it doesn't matter. You are not being paid enough by your job, and you're not being paid as frequently as you should. Here's the thing. You need money every single day. You go to work every single day. But why is it that you only get paid every 2 weeks? Have you ever thought about that? Has anybody out there who's going to the 9 to 5 hamster wheel, also known as a job, myself included? I've been in slavery all day today. I'm so tired right now. But I said, you know what? I got to make this video because I want to know if other people out there are feeling my pain. I can't be the only one. Are you guys feeling my pain out there? Maybe you feeling your own pain. I know somebody's out there feeling the pain because as I asked you guys that question, I just felt my phone vibrate. You know what that means, right? Anybody who's been subscribed to this channel for any amount of time, you know we talk about sound confirmation. If you don't know what sound confirmation is, subscribe to the channel for more videos. We'll talk about it. But right now we're talking about working your job. Working your 9 to 5 job is like slavery because you're giving away the most valuable thing that you have. Have you ever considered that when you go to your slavery, you go to your 9 to 5 job, they're going to pay you by the hour, more than likely. Some people get salary, some people get paid by the hour. It really doesn't matter what you're getting paid. You're not getting paid enough money, and you're not getting paid frequently as you should. You go to work every single day, like I said. So why is it that you only get paid every 2 weeks? Something about that don't seem right. They got the money to pay you already, but they say, nah, I'm not paying you. Why should I pay you? I'm the boss. So this business operates by my rules. You see that? And that's one of the many reasons why working a 9 to 5 job is like slavery. Because whoever owns the plantation, whoever owns the corporation or your job, whoever's sitting at the head, I'm talking about the owner, whether that's a solo owner, a group of owners, co-owners, they decide what rules that their company are going to govern themselves by. They decide what kind of honor and character that their company will have or lack thereof. Everything starts at the top. If the leader ain't no good, surely his underlings will be no good. That's why a lot of us have so much problems in the workplace. Lots of bad leadership going around on the plantation. I'm not necessarily saying at my plantation. I'm speaking in general right now. I know many of you out there, and you know you feel like you in slavery when you have to deal with people on your job who have authority over you, so-called. Now you can say that this person doesn't have authority over you, but if this person can get you fired from your job, they got authority over you, believe it or not. They can stop your cash flow from coming in. And you can say, can't no man stop my cash flow? Yeah, he can too. The Most High can put it on that guy's heart, because the Most High is the one who's really stopping your cash flow when that happens for whatever reason, okay? The Most High has his reasons. We know that he's in control of everything. That's why we always try to keep the Most High God at the forefront of our thoughts, because that's always going to keep us going in the right direction. And that's part of the way that I come to the conclusion that working a 9 to 5 is a lot like slavery. Because the Most High God, he did not create us, you guys, just to be out here serving other people while they get a whole entire cake and you get a baby slice. You get a baby slice of cake every 2 weeks, and they get a whole cake every day. You see that? You are actually getting scraps. Believe it or not. Welcome to Business 101. You're getting scraps. It's like slavery. But it's a little bit better, because in slavery, you wouldn't get nothing. You got zero, zilch, zip, de nada. So at least it's a little bit better. I know so many people, you guys, at their jobs, it's literally like slavery. For so long, so many people were stuck at $15 an hour. Grown men and women with families, children, multiple children, a spouse, and the minimum wage, or sometimes not even the minimum wage, the cap out was $15. I'm like, yo, you gotta be kidding me. What can you do with that? These days, I'm telling y'all, it might sound crazy, and it's only gonna sound crazy because we've all been groomed to be good slaves. So many of us don't even understand, y'all. Real talk, the way that inflation has chewed up the dollar, the way that everything is so expensive, from mortgage to rent to cars, whether it's a used car, brand new car, car note, gas, electric, water, clothing, everything is so expensive. Just my personal thoughts and opinions. I really do believe that minimum wage should be $30 an hour. I mean, that's just what I'm thinking, y'all. And I think that every time that these greedy corporations and businesses and big dogs, every time they want to go up on their prices all across the board, like mortgage, rent, groceries, gas, clothing, resources, I think that everybody should get a cost of living raise. So if that means that minimum wage needs to go to $40 an hour, they need to do whatever it takes to offset the buffoonery. Because the corporate America, the corporate world, they want everybody. They either want you to be very, very, very rich or very, very, very poor. You guys, that's the end game goal with the 9 to 5. That's why it's like slavery. They want you to have nothing. They want you to own nothing. What people are paying for a mortgage in 2025 is ridiculous. What people are paying for rent in 2025 is ridiculous. What people are paying for health insurance, for groceries, gas, clothing, daycare, childcare, before care, after care, everything is completely ridiculous. And then the fact that these jobs, these corporations, they're all in on it, you guys. These same people who are paying us peanuts, paying us in pixie dust, these people are making money hand over fist. Hand over foot, hand over fist, however that statement goes. Look, I'm not even sure exactly how that statement goes. But can you guys, if you know exactly how that statement goes, go down in the comment section and set your brother straight so I can know exactly how this thing goes, y'all. The homeless population is growing too in America, in case you guys haven't noticed. It's growing by leaps and bounds. Every single day, you guys, I'm seeing more and more homeless people. And I'm seeing younger homeless people too. The homeless people are not just older people anymore. And you never know what kind of circumstance, you never know what kind of background that people come from, because you see them on the streets now, they're homeless. I mean, one time I'm downtown DC. I seen this dude, of course he was homeless, and it was freezing outside. When I say it was freezing, I mean it was absolutely freezing. This brother was walking down the street with a scully on, a skull cap, a trench coat, and he had on no shoes, and he had on no socks. Family. And he wasn't walking fast, because I guess he didn't have nowhere to walk to. So why was he going to be walking fast? It was nowhere to go. You guys, it was so cold out here. I'm talking about, you know that cold where it feels like your skin is almost burning. It's so cold. It was that cold. And this dude was out here with a trench coat, a skull cap, and no shoes and no socks. And he was walking slow. I was like, yo, I don't even know if this brother can feel his feet anymore, fam. That gentleman was not born homeless. I'm sure at some point he probably had a 9-to-5. A 9-to-5 is not going to save you. I want you to know that. If anything, a 9-to-5 is going to hinder you. It's going to give you a false sense of security. And you may be in that 9-to-5 or several 9-to-5s over the course of 5 years, 10 years, 20 years, 30 years. And then one day, they pull the rug out from under you for whatever reason. You cannot depend on these 9-to-5s to be there for you in the long haul. In the long haul, you're only going to be able to depend on yourself. Because that's the way it was actually designed for us to live, y'all. We were not designed to go out here and to build another man or another woman's dream. We were created to build our own dream. But they've tricked us into this hourly pay thing. Hey, I'll give you X amount of dollars. Give me 8 hours of your time, or give me 10 hours of your time. And I'm going to give you just a little bit every 2 weeks, just a little bit to keep you coming back. Just enough so you won't run off. Just enough so I know I'll see you tomorrow. And that's why I'm going to pay you every 2 weeks to keep you coming back. You guys, we should be getting paid every single day. You're delivering the goods every day. You're delivering a service every single day, but you only get paid twice a month. Just think about that for a second, y'all. And you think that that's not something like slavery? You work 30 days out of 30 days, or you work 25 out of 30 days, but out of 30 days, you only get paid 2 times. Nobody sees the problem with that out there? That is the problem of the 9-to-5 slavery. They are tricking us out of our lives, tricking us out of our time with our family, loved ones, and friends, tricking us out of our hobbies that would bring us joy, that would give us length of days. I'm talking to somebody out there. Tricking us out of being our own man or our own woman, starting our own side hustle, starting our own business, and making more money on our own than we ever could at a 9-to-5 job. I'm talking to somebody out there. If you found what I'm saying edifying, or you've gotten any kind of benefit out of this video, All I want you to do is hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, like, comment, share this video. I'll see you on the next one. Peace.